Hello guys, this is Adeep. Hope you're all doing great and welcome back to MotorHub. This here is the all new BS6 Audi A6, the 45 TFSI. So before going further into the video, do not forget to subscribe to MotorHub and also do like and share. You can find the link to my Instagram account in the description box below. So this here is the Abyss white color, and there are 4 other color options and 2 upholsteries to choose from. The Audi A6 is powered by an inline 4-cylinder 2-litre turbo petrol engine which produces a peak power of 245 HP and a torque of 370 Nm, which comes in as low as 1600 RPM. In fact, it reaches from 0 to 100 in 6.8 seconds and can achieve a top speed of 250 km per hour. This car is available in 2 variants, Premium Plus and Technology. The price starts at Rs 57 lakhs and 8,000 for the Premium Plus variant, and this one here is the Technology variant and is priced at Rs 61 lakhs and 81,000. All the mentioned prices are ex-showroom only. Coming to dimensions, it is 4.9 meters in length, 2.1 meters in width, 1.4 meters in height, and the wheelbase happens to be 2.9 meters. In terms of safety, the A6 offers 6 airbags, ABS with EBD and brake assist, seat belt warning, traction control, tire pressure monitoring system, vehicle stability control system, crash sensor, impact sensing auto door unlock, centrally mounted fuel tank, reverse parking camera, ISOFIX child seat mounts, speed sensing auto door lock, hill descent control, hill assist, blind spot monitor, and front and rear parking sensors. This is the key of the vehicle, which is finished in chrome, and it gets remote lock unlock along with boot release function. Up front it gets this massive chrome grille with Audi logo, which looks quite elegant. And this is the full LED headlight unit, which Audi calls it as matrix LED headlights. It also gets projector for the low beam. Down here you get the towing hook of the vehicle, front parking sensor with chrome inserts, and the car looks very beautiful. Straight ahead, let's open the hood of the vehicle. There are hydraulic struts on offer, and the engine bay is quite spacious, and you get insulation right there to reduce the diesel engine clatter. And this is the inline 4 2-litre turbo petrol engine which produces a peak power of 245 HP and a torque of 370 Nm paired to a 7-speed TSG gearbox, which Audi calls it an tronic. Moving to the side, it also gets a parking sensor on the front bumper over here, and it gets dual tone 18-inch alloy wheels. And the tire size happens to be 225 by 55 R18, which is wrapped in Bridgestone rubber. It gets ventilated disc brakes at both the front and rear, mirror along with turn indicator, request sensor on the front doors as well as the rear doors. And moving to the rear, the taillights are also fully LED, and it gets these dynamic turn indicators, A6 badging right there, reverse parking sensors, reflector placed right there, and these are the fake exhaust tips, and the ground clearance of the vehicle happens to be 165 mm. Audi badging right there, and there is this chrome line running across the tailgate. Electronic boot release, and it also gets gesture based boot release, and the boot capacity happens to be 560 liters with storage space on either sides of the vehicle. And you also get a 12-volt power outlet over here. The spare wheel is placed under here, which is not an alloy and is a smaller size spare wheel. Warning triangle placed right there. And this is the reverse parking camera of the vehicle. Pressing over here will open the fuel lid of the vehicle, and it gets AdBlue and fuel filling necks over there. Chrome door handles. You get this silver insert on the door along with this wood like finishing, and even the rear windows get one touch up or down. And the rear door pockets can also accommodate 1 litre water bottles. And this here you get a manual sunblind. The rear bench is quite long and spacious with a massive hump in the middle. And these are the isofix style seat mounts. Adjustable headrests even for the middle passenger. Scooped out seat back with magazine holder, and there is an adequate amount of legroom and knee room. Headroom is also great, and under thigh support is marvelous. You get a dual zone climate control even at the rear, and these are the AC vents placed on the B pillar. It gets touch sensitive controls for the AC. And it also gets automatic climate control along with position for the airflow. And down here you get twin USB Type-C ports along with the cigarette lighter. And this is the center armrest of the vehicle, which gets twin cup holders and some storage space. LED cabin lights. There is a handle along with a hook, and there is another hook placed over here for the bags. Moving to the front, 12-way electrically adjustable driver's seat, which also gets adjustment for the lumbar. And these are the controls for the outside rear view mirrors, and these are the window controls, and this is to open the trunk of the vehicle. And the front door pockets can also accommodate 1 litre water bottles, and these are the memory functions. This is to lock or unlock the door, and the door handles are finished in silver. That pedal placed right there. This is to open the bonnet of the vehicle. Moving in. The light controls are nicely finished in gloss black, and this is for the rear fog light. This is for the front fog light, and this is for the automatic headlights function. Leather wrapped steering wheel with Audi logo, and to the left you get the MID controls, and on the right you get the infotainment system controls along with paddle shifters at the rear. This is the 8-inch audio system, which we'll come to in a bit. And down here you get the AC controls, which are all touch sensitive, and it in fact gets a 4-zone climate control with air quality control as well. And you can control all the 4 seats, air conditioning right from here. This is for the auto start stop function, and beside it is for the parking assist, which basically controls the steering wheel. And this is for the home address, and this is for the rear sunblind retract, which works like this. You can also get the AC functions over here. And this is the drive select button, and it gets 5 driving modes. And this is to turn off the electronic stability program and traction control. This is the hazard light button, and this is for the front defogger, and this is for the rear defogger. And this is the parking camera, which gets guidelines and are adaptive as well. And pressing this clean reversing camera washes the rear camera. And in the drive assist settings you also get the speed warning and lane departure warning assists, and this is the engine start stop button, and this is for the volume control along with next and previous tracks. twin cup holders along with a cigarette lighter placed there. And this is the gear lever of the vehicle. This is the electronic parking brake button along with auto hold function. And this is the center armrest, which is adjustable. And it also gets two USB Type-C ports for charging your phones and a wireless charger. And you also get an illumination inside. The front seats are quite comfortable to sit in. Audi logo with silver inserts and gloss black finish. The glove box is of decent size and it is a cool glove box. It is finished in velvet material. Middle AC vents, auto dimming inside rear view mirror, LED cabin lights which are touch sensitive. Pressing this button opens the sunroof of the vehicle. And the sunroof is also quite big enough to fit in an adult. Passenger side visor gets a mirror along with the light. Driver side visor also gets a mirror along with the light. The audio system is an 8-inch touchscreen unit which is quite fluid to use, and it is paired to Bang & Olufsen speakers that puts out 705 watts of power from 16 speakers and 15 channels. Apart from this, it also gets these car controls like Audi Drive Select, which is basically efficiency, comfort, dynamic and individual modes for the steering and drive system, and also for the suspension. The auto mode, it adjusts automatically according to the driving conditions, and you also get settings for the light and vision, for rain sensing wipers and etc. And in the parking aid you can adjust the front volume and rear volume, and the audio diminishing control. Easy entry for driver seat is nothing but the memory function which pulls the seat behind as soon as the driver's door is open, and it also gets efficiency assist, which is basically the mileage you're getting from the vehicle. And you can also customize the tire pressure loss indicator, steering mounted controls, wiper change position, oil level. And you also get to adjust the AC settings from here. And it also gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth connectivity, and this is for the navigation system, which is quite slick and fluid to use. And this is for the music, calls and FM mode. And the audio quality is just quite impressive. And it greets you with this nice animation as soon as you turn on the vehicle. And this is a 7-inch digital instrument cluster with engine temperature meter to the left, MID in the middle and fuel meter to the right. And on the top you get these telltale lights. And then the multi-information display mode. In the middle you get the tachometer and gear position indicator to the left, short-term memory etc. in the middle, and speedometer to the right. And even in the bottom you get the number of occupants in the vehicle along with seat belt reminders. And you also get the headlight position, summary, instantaneous fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, average speed, trip meter statistics, AC energy consumed, drive assist, date and time. And these are the audio settings or audio information. And you also get navigation right over here. And this is for the lane keep assist, which is indicated by this symbol over here. You also get engine temperature, outside temperature, and battery voltage, etc. And you also get an electronically adjustable driver steering wheel, which can be adjusted from here. And this is the same stop for the setting cruise control.